Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it is going to be the start of what is going to be a series of vlogs for this particular book, and I am reading Stephen King's It. And I thought it'd be a good idea to do a reading vlog of this because it's actually taking me a while to get through this book. I think I started it back in September, I think it was, either August or September time. I started reading it. I am only on page 322 and probably about 200 pages of that I got through probably in the last couple of weeks. So I thought if I do a reading vlog for it, it'll be good to just, read a few hundred pages, chat about it, read some more, chat about it. So yeah, that's why this will probably be a series of videos because he's thick. So it's probably going to take me a while to get through this. So for those of you who don't know about it, it is a horror novel set in the town of Derry, Maine, where I'm not sure how you describe it, like an alien, like monster thing, that crash landed to Earth, and every 27 years it comes up, it attacks people, like kills children, all this stuff. And it centers around a group of kids called the Losers Club who go up against it / Pennywise and try and take him down. So, for those of you who probably haven't seen the films, the thing about this book is that we see these kids in two different time frames. So we see them as kids and then we see them again as adults. And the book starts with them as adults and I guess kind of flashes back to when they were children, when they first encountered it. And yeah, we jump backwards and forwards through these different timelines, which is similar to how the second It film did it. I'm not entirely sure why the first one didn't do it, but there we go. So yeah, that's part of the reason why I am sticking with it, because I really, really enjoyed the films, especially the first one. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll read the book. I picked this up secondhand. I actually have I have got another copy of it somewhere. Oh yeah. So I've got this copy of it as well, which is hardback. It's got a pretty cool cover of it as their house. I'm just gonna put this back on the floor. So I picked it up secondhand and thought, well, I really, really enjoyed the film. So let's see if I enjoy the book. So far, I'm not enjoying it. And I know I should just DNF it because I know I'm quite near to the start, but I'm not enjoying it. But because I enjoy the film so much, I do know where the story's going. So I want to just continue with that, get through it, hopefully enjoy it. But yeah, we'll possibly read some other things alongside it that I can discuss maybe sooner because I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish this. But like I say, I'm currently on page 322. So what's happened so far is we've been introduced to this group, like I say, as adults. They're all at different stages of their lives. They've all left Derry, Maine, apart from one of them. And yeah, they've all, made lives for themselves, made careers. And one day they get a phone call from the character who is still in Derry, I've actually forgotten what his name is. I'll look it up later. So they get a call from him, and basically what's happened is they've forgotten everything that happened to them when they were kids, when they were in Derry. What the phone call does is reignites those memories, and they realize that actually we have to go back to Derry. Like, this thing is starting up again. We made a promise that we would go back, so that's what we're going to do. So they go back to Derry, and once they've made that decision, that's when we flash back to them as kids, which is just about where I'm at the moment. I think 3 of the kids so far have encountered it, and what it does is takes the forms of, your greatest fear. So for one of the kids, he appears as a giant bird. For another kid who is very afraid of getting ill, his mother's always afraid of him getting ill, it appears as a leper, a man with leprosy. And yeah, so that's where we are at the moment. So like I say, I'm going to continue reading. I'm going to see how far I get, have a chat about things that happened. So yeah, see you soon. Okay, so I haven't read for a couple of days now, since my last part of the video, but I did read 20 pages then, which isn't that great. But yeah, I just found in those 20 pages kind of really just showed an issue that I'm having with a lot of this book, which is that we're getting pages and pages and pages of pretty much the same scene. So in what I read, the group of characters together of the children, it jumped to a next scene, which was set after the scene, and then for whatever reason we jumped back to the previous scene. And I wasn't really that interested in what was going on in the first place, so now we jumped back to that and I had to read more of it. But one of the things that I did forget to mention originally is that I am actually reading this with the audiobook, because I thought that would be a good way of helping me get through it, which it is. So yeah, listen to the audiobook. I am now on page 342. So yeah, still very much near the start, but I'm hoping now that reading more of it, we're gonna actually get into like the big part of the story. So bits have happened, like I said, so some of the kids have encountered it as their worst fears, so that's fine. But yeah, in terms of the actual plot of the book, I feel like we're really not that far into it. So I'm hoping read a bit more, will hopefully start to enjoy what's happening. So yeah, we shall see. Yeah. Okay, so hi. So yeah, you'll have noticed I finally got a haircut after months and months and months of it just getting too long. And apologies if you can hear my washing machine. I think it's about to go into a spin cycle, so it's probably going to get quite loud. Okay, so continuing on with it, I haven't actually read it for a few weeks now, so so I'm not as far into it as I would like, or haven't got as further into it as I would have liked. But I'm now on page 356, and yeah, it feels like hopefully finally the story is actually starting to move somewhere. We've had a really nice creepy scene with a photograph, and now we're at the point where more of the kids are starting to run into it, slash Pennywise. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going with it because, like I said, I think the story is finally starting to move somewhere. But soon I will probably start adding some more books into what I'm reading just to break it up a little bit, because like I say, I'm page, what was it again? 356 out of 1,000 and something. So I do think this is going to take me a while, and I would like to kind of break it up a bit and read some of the other books that I've got on my shelf that I haven't read yet. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'll continue with this for now. But yeah, see you soon. Okay, so slight little addition, because I was just about to edit that video and I felt like I looked really grumpy at the end. So yeah, I just wanted to add on and say, if anyone who watches this, I'd love to know if you've read it and how did you find it? Did you struggle to get into it? Or did you start enjoying it right away? And did you end up DNFing it? So yeah, let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.